afternoon, ma'am. What is about students? I'm Shirley and I'm
And I'm Ina Denise and the student.
Good afternoon, Dean. We are going to ask you about digital program.
First question po, how will you be affected with the K-12 program?
Okay, for the first question, maybe it will come in two-way process. How are we going to be affected by the teachers, teachers and then the students then? Let's have first the students. The students will be affected by the K-12 program or curriculum. Basically, number one is the time. They will be affected by the time. Because instead of taking high school level or course within 4 years, we will have additional 2 years. So time. And then the teachers naman, we will be affected by the K-12 on how are we going to be more innovative in our teaching strategies. Visual aids, more on activities that are centered or learner-centered, or learning, should I say, student-centered activities.
So, for the second question, what changes will you make in teaching style, concepts, methods, and medium of instruction?
Okay, for the teaching style, aside from the traditional, instead of the traditional way of teaching, we were taught, we were sent to the seminars to practice, to train how to insert or how are we going to teach our students with the new curriculum, which is K-12. Because the K-12 program is much challenging than the previous curriculum that we undergo or we used before. About the teaching style, first, today it is mostly student-centered activities. Next, usually we are detouring from lecture discussion activities. In spite or aside from that, we must engage the students on how are they going to use the theoretical knowledge into real-life situation. That's why we are much focused on the students' activities. They should do in order for them to learn. And then we usually use them mostly cooperative learning, because with that they can discover what are we going to, what do we need them to learn, or what they need to learn. They will discover that through cooperative learning activities which is centered to them. We will just act as facilitator. They are the one who are explaining the topic. They are the one who are giving the examples to the topic or lessons that we have. We are really making or changing our style, because the students now are mostly technologically inclined. They are getting bored with the usual chalkboard, activities, exercises, hindi na. Kaya ngayon, we are looking or we are doing activities that are centered to them. We will just act as facilitator and then let them do the rest.
Third question po, how are you being prepared by the school administrator in terms of seminars, trainings, facilities, reading materials, and equipment?
Okay, for our administration, the teachers are really prepared intensively. Why did I tell you that we were prepared intensively? First, we are attending seminars for in-service training every summer, basically every April or May. We are sent by our administration for a seminar regarding the K-12. How about the process, the teaching methodologies. We were also taught how to manage the students when it comes to that kind or those kinds of activities. And then regularly, we are having our meeting or sessions with our directors or principal. We are also updated with the new trends, with the new equipment. Even the equipments, we are also we were given the chance to use, for example, projector, computers, ano pa ba, laptop, mga ganun. We are also engaged with that. And then aside from that, they are also providing us with complete requirements, should I say equipment, with regards to the activities that we need during the K-12 process.
For the fourth question, will your salary and teaching schedule be changed?
Probably yes. With the salary increase naman, kasi mas madami yung trabaho, mas madami din. Siyempre, incentive din. Incentive na lang din siguro sa mga teachers. And point is
That's good.
the one is salary tapos
Your schedule goal.
the schedule din. Kasi sa schedule dati, konting oras lang ngayon, mas marami binibigay na oras. Specifically sa mga major subjects.
Last question po. Do you agree with the K-12 program? Why or why not?
Basically, yes naman. We agree with the K-12 program. Why? As long as it will cater the students' intensive progress when it comes to, basically kasi ang pinaka-aim natin, lahat naman siguro tayo. We are entering or we are studying for the future, for our future. Ano yung pinaka-unang aim natin para magtatrabaho? Yung K-12 program, we are giving the high school graduates more chance to be more competitive. Unlike before kasi pag high school graduate, konti na lang chances natin makapasok sa world ng mga employees, tama? Kasi kahit na college graduate, hirap makakuha. Ngayon, yung K-12 program, dahil mas maraming taon ng pagtitrain natin sa bata, after they graduate high school, magkakaroon sila ng mas sabihin na natin konting edge or edge na dun sa iba na dati lang high school graduate lang na 4 na taon lang. Kasi ngayon, yung grade 11 and 12, more intensive learning na pinataas na rin yung curriculum na dapat nilang matutunan. Maghahalos compare na nga rin natin yun sa first year college at saka sa second year college. Kasi more on skills na yung tinitrain natin sa bata. The more na skills yung matutunan ng mga high school students, paglabas niyan, good workers naman. So, applause naman kami and we agree with the K-12 program.
In a way po, may disadvantage our students that more.
Since we are now on the grade 9 process, grade 9 curriculum pa lang meron tayo, we are still waiting next year. Maybe, it will be implemented na yung grade 10, tapos year after next will be the grade 11 and 12. Siguro as I can see it naman, disadvantage lang. Siguro naman sa lahat ng bagay merong advantages and disadvantages. Sorry if I will just say it, honestly. The disadvantage of this one, yung K-12 program, for the parents. For the parents. How are they going to provide for the education of their students or children? Kung alam mo, madami silang anak, tapos K-12, around how many years? 13 years yan lahat, bubunuin, matapos yung high school. Siguro yun lang naman yung nakikita kong disadvantage. Pero naniniwala naman ako na kung gusto mo talaga, maraming paraan. Kung ayaw mo, maraming paraan. If you want to succeed in life, strive harder. Poverty is not the main reason to quit. Yun lang naman.